Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Has it come through yet? All right, sounds like we're on. Good afternoon. Welcome to the first Little League game for both these teams, starting the year up. Tonight we've got the Dodgers facing the Marlins. It looks like on the bump tonight for the Marlins will be Harry Brumley. Harry will be will be throwing to Nolan Hardy, the catcher. So the Marlins will be in defense out of the gate tonight with Harry Brumley pitching, Blake Meek at first, John Williamson at shortstop, Nolan Hardy catching, Leighton Malum center field, Jackson Meringer at right field, J.D. Niederhofer at third, Sterling Smith left field, and Luke Morby at second. So this is going to be the first game again of the year for us, which means it's the first game of the year for me, and I'm going to need to get used to the kiddos' names and how to say them. So you're going to have a lot of grace on me here. We do announce for a travel team, the NBA, and so I'll probably get everybody mixed up here until I get used to this. Get used to these teams and teams' names. For the other team, the Dodgers, I don't currently have a lineup, but I'm going to do the best I can at calling their numbers out for those Dodgers fans that are watching. And then as it goes, maybe I can learn some names. And in fact, this is for the Marlins, right? So I'll try to do my best at it being fair across the spectrum here and giving names. Tonight, joining me back for a second season is announcer, Hall of Fame announcer, Brian Jordan. Brian?
6 o'clock.
Are you ready?
6 o'clock is such an aggressive time. I love baseball at any hour, though. It's just, very aggressive game.
Well, and it was kind of a last minute. Everybody had haircuts and trying to. Here's the first pitch. Harry comes in high.
Oh wow!
He's trying to get ready. Get ready to go here. He's gonna have to warm that arm up. I think he was thrown in at the last minute. Weeks number 9 for the Dodgers is up. They've got names on the back of their jerseys, and that's going to be very nice.
Oh, the Dodgers.
He's playing the Dodgers, the Dodgies. That is number 9, Weeks, in the number one batting position for the Dodgers tonight. Count is 2 balls, no strikes, Brian.
Hey, and son. Weeks, not related to our first baseman, Meeks.
Wow, you're on early.
Very close.
You're on early.
Very close. Parents are neighbors, probably.
Absolutely.
Oh man!
There's a nice pitch and a good hit by Weeks that gets past the left fielder. Center fielder comes in, recovers onto his cutoff, throwing to third, which is uncovered at the time. But Brumley goes over to
triple.
To try to stop the run, the bleeding. So that was a triple for the Dodgers to start right out of the gate. That was a nice stroke by Weeks.
He got all of it. He put it right where there was no human. And then the one that was out there that went through his legs.
Yep.
This happens.
Whoa. Let's go, Trip.
Trip Pasco, number 11, is up in the box. Batter number 2.
Oh,
Over the head,
Right at him.
third base runner. Looks like he wanted to try to come on in, but he held up.
yeah.
Trip Pasco has a brother that also plays ball. The Pasco boys are good athletes.
Passed it to Pasco.
Their dad is the head coach of the team.
Oh,
That's a little outside. Pasco, their dad's a good coach. He has them ready to play every game.
wow.
That's ball 4. That's going to put runners at the corner, Brian.
It does. Oh, he's like he was trying to go to second.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Here's George. Here's one of my favorite players, George Van Beekel. George, we played with him about 3 years ago on the team at the first time.
Okay.
He is full of life. Great ball player.
George.
He is so much fun.
Oh, man. Oh, where were you?
Runner advances to second on a steal. George has game. He'll stroke that right over that fence and keep throwing
man.
the right one. There's a
Oh,
ball
he's
up
going
behind us,
for it.
foul.
There it goes. Don't get hit by a car. Boy.
George back in the box. Counts 0-2.
0-2. Oh, man.
Well, I didn't know these were a thing.
I'm telling you. Weeks does not have all day at third base, let alone all week. He's ready. He's ready to come home.
As y'all know, that all those that watched us last year, you will remember that we did trivia,
We did do trivia.
and we're going to do that again this year. Get started here in just a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, check me every once in a while, see if you can hear me. That does. That's a reminder. If we go off air, sometimes we have technical difficulties, either video or audio. Don't give up on us. It takes us about 5 minutes to reload, to get back in and catch a satellite. So that doesn't mean we've left you. Unless the game's over, we're coming back to you.
Not our fault. Loaded the bases.
Bases are loaded.
That's right.
Stevens, number 4, is up to bat.
Is it Steven Stevens?
See, I like that, boys. That's a great name, almost, Steve.
Oh, yeah,
My
yeah,
name.
yeah. It's a phenomenal name. It just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Steven Stevens.
There's a foul tip right back between our eyes.
Oh.
Thank God for that chain link fence, because it might have put a
Hot
dent
dang.
on our snout.
Hot dang.
Yeah. We generally carry 3 cameras. We don't have the first base camera up tonight because I was running late. So hopefully y'all have a good enough vision for these 2. High.
I feel like Harry's throwing to Goliath tonight.
Oh, that is the best.
That's funny. That's a really good
Wow.
hit.
Holy
That's a really good hit to
baby.
center
Catch that.
field.
Somebody catch that. Okay.
Drops right in front of
Alright.
center field.
Yeah. Ball's live. Ball's live. Ball's live. That's correct. Thank you for putting that into words.
Dropped out into center field. Center field came up with it, got it into short, walked it back in to hold. Did get a run scored, though, and I think that's the first run of the game. Right? Yeah.
Who did that?
You know, that was going to be the first.
That was Steven Stevens.
Well, hit it, but the one that ran in.
Oh, that was remember the guy that was out there all day, weeks. He had all day.
No,
to be
he's
out-
running the scoreboard. So
Oh,
the scoreboard's operating on its own, like
Oh.
vicariously through someone.
Okay, I don't
Oh.
care. I'm leaving.
We need to figure out who's doing that.
Right.
Here's a hit through
Oh.
between first
Wow.
and second into right field. 1 run scores.
2
2 runs scores. And here
George,
comes
here
in
comes Stevens.
Stevens
Wow.
and makes it just in time.
That
all
was
right?
fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that. It's already 4-0 on the.
So it's
scoreboard.
already 4-0. Brian, so you and I have to get you. We do travel ball as well, so we have to get used to the rules going back and forth.
Yeah.
Zinc graph number 7 is up for the Dodgers. There is a 5-run rule in per inning. Out to center field. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Hall came in for that 5th run.
Yeah. I don't remember how Hall got to base, but he did. All right. That was quick. Wow.
That was
There's a lot of
really quick.
Just a confusion.
I'm
But-
confused.
But the Dodgers are hitting, and I'm not confused about that. They
No,
are connecting.
I'm going
with
to
the
tell
ball.
you, yeah, and if you got Pasco coaching, you're going to hit the ball.
Pasco is also playing, I think.
That's his son.
Oh, okay. Of course he is. Yeah. Yeah. He's a player coach.
Player coach. There you
He
go.
could be.
Player coach could be.
Those have existed. In
Absolutely.
Okay.
Did Pete Rose do it for a little
Pete
bit?
Rose did it for a little bit. That's right.
man,
Yeah,
right,
he
I had
was.
to
He
pull
was a
that
player
out.
coach.
Golly.
True story.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you kick us off with a trivia?
Oh man, I had ill amount of time to prepare, but I come up with some pretty good ones.
Oh, they're trying. Okay, I think we're reconnected here. Yeah, I believe we're reconnected. All right, so now back to what we were going to do. So we're going to start out with some trivia tonight.
We are.
So back over to you.
All right. The first night back at Little League, we are going to lead off with some baseball trivia. Now, Steve and whoever is out listening to us, one, thank you,
Yeah.
and two, for almost 30 years, New York had 3 Major League Baseball teams. Name all 3 that existed at the same time.
Caller number 5. If you can guess this, caller number 5, you will get 2 free hamburgers and fries
Delicious.
at Fuddruckers. Yeah, and all you need to do is be caller number 5 to 512-512-5151.
5-1.
That's right.
That's right.
Caller number 5. If you can answer that question, rewind that question one more time for him.
For almost 30 years, New York had 3 professional baseball teams that existed at the same time. Name all 3.
All right, there's your hamburger question right there.
Hamburger question. You go in and you order
Yeah.
the Mother Fuddrucker. That's what you got to say. Mother Fuddrucker. Give me the Mother Fuddrucker.
I almost fell
Combo.
off his thing.
Oh.
I hung up on
Okay.
that first part.
They'll look at you
Man,
and then
I'm
they'll
coming
know
off
what
the
your
wall.
order is.
Holy moly. Okay. That's a close one.
Now, the Dodgers here, I'm a little thrown. They're playing really, really well. Do these happen to be? Are they moonlighting at Little League?
I think
and
they're
happen to be
I
travel?
think they are.
That's what
I mean,
I
it looks like a travel team to
It
me.
really does.
And they look solid now.
Okay.
They're players. I'm going to tell you that a lot of these kiddos
Man.
are on travel team. I know the Pasco boy is. I know George Van Vakel, number 5, will be starting on the bump for the Dodgers. I know he plays travel ball. Good little player. Weeks will be catching him for the Dodgers.
Okay.
Head coach Jesse Venegas is out on third base.
Jesse the
Assistant
body.
coach Stephen Brumley will be inside, out on first base. While assistant coach David Meeks for the Marlins.
He's all over
And
the
then
place.
Steve Brumley is kind of our third coach as well, and he gets in there and helps. But the
Oh.
coaches for the Marlins are Jesse Venegas, head coach, David Meeks, assistant coach. Thanks to both of those guys for their time and their effort, their work putting in on these kids.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate that a lot.
Mhm. I'm not really good with names here, but I feel like that's George.
That's
on the mound,
George.
and he's got heat.
Yeah, he does. He could bring it.
Oh,
I told you, he can bring it.
he's got control and heat.
He can bring it. He's
Wow.
He's got it. He had an inside pitch right there that was really nice on that corner.
Okay.
That's a little bit too far in on the hands of number 3.
I don't
Jesse Venegas Jr.
Oh,
is
Jesse the Body.
Hey, Jesse the Body Ventura, man. Jesse Venegas is up first for the Marlins. He's in the box now. He's been struck out. Coming up will be Harry Brumley. After Harry will be Blake Meek, and after Blake will be John Williamson, in that order.
Okay.
Harry Brumley. He's a good little hitter.
He last season was a triple threat.
He was.
Oh, look at that.
There's a
Oh.
foul ball back to the net.
Man,
Nice swing right out of the gate.
I am sold that the Dodgers are a travel team.
Yeah, they're good, and their size. Their size is
They
they're
are.
good sized
Yeah.
boys, for sure. Here's the delivery inside.
Oh,
Chin
man.
music. That
Chin music.
another 2 inches, and
Yeah.
we'd have had to rework Harry's chin.
Yeah, he doesn't listen to that kind of music.
Harry would have had a rework on his chin job right there.
Right.
That was close.
Yes.
Would have come in just a little bit more. That's
Wow.
in there for a strike low.
Wow. Okay. Looked low and unreachable, but
He's got a better view of
he
it.
does.
There's a nice pitch. Harry's back up to the
at
pitcher.
that.
Pitcher's up with
Man.
it over to first base for a nice fundamental play.
Very fundamental.
Brian, that's,
just
again,
basics. Basics.
nice basic hitting right there. 4 out, number 2. First out was a strikeout.
Yeah, it was.
Second one was a hit back to the pitcher. Pitcher over to first.
Wow.
Nicely done. George is back on. Here he comes. He deals. There's a hit by Blake Meek. Blake, the son of David Meek, the assistant coach. Blake is a power hitter. He hits it square. It could be anywhere from
Yeah.
over the fence to over the fence.
That's right. Wow. Man. This kid.
George is throwing well.
He knows where the strike zone's at.
He's heated up and going. There's a swing
Yeah.
and a foul back. He's foul tipping them just to the right. They're just off the end of his bat, just a little bit.
0-2.
So George is throwing that outside ball, and he has them going fishing for
He
it.
does. They're going for it. They're reaching for it.
They could just step into it just a little bit and go to that ball.
This
They
George.
could get.
He knows how to
Yeah.
paint the corners.
He does. He's really good with it. There it is again.
Wow.
That's a little bit low. Otherwise, in the same spot.
He
So
does.
he likes that outside spot.
He does.
Got to get these batters to step into that pitch on that outside to
Yeah.
get it.
Look at that.
That
Oh,
one,
man.
that's outside behind us again. Blake
Still
gets,
alive.
yeah, it's still alive. He's battling. Number 10, Blake Meek. 1-2, Blue says.
Oh,
That's inside. That's going to even the count, Brian.
that's a good line. 2-2. 2 outs. I mean, wow.
Yeah, it might be a long night.
It might be. Wow.
He's striking out, looking.
Oh. That George is on fire.
He is on fire.
Oh.
I always try to give our hats off to the umpires. We've got umpires tonight. We appreciate everything they
man.
do.
Steve and I played in the dark for.
I mean, we're so old. We're so old. We did play
That's
in
right.
the dark, right?
Yeah, we
And,
do. We don't like Steve and I like each other a lot. We don't like
Yeah.
playing in the dark
No,
with
no.
each other, but we've done it.
These umps, they come out here and
Yeah.
they work hard.
Yeah.
And always encourage the parents and the players to give them the respect they deserve.
Yeah.
Don't climb on them. They don't have a favorite. They're just trying to call a game and call it right. And we need these guys and gals.
Sure.
We don't have them. This game doesn't work.
That's right. Love the advertisements out there. Really cool.
Yeah, we've got a lot of advertisers,
Gets,
man. We've got JMR Services and Rogers Ford. We got Frac Tank Rentals, DBAT. Of course, DBAT's a big sponsor. Community National Bank.
Absolutely.
Admiral Energy, InSource, Michael McKellar. Endeca Crude Express, another really big sponsor, both in signs, and they sponsored and bought one of the Northern Little League's signs, the big signs that you see digitally lit up.
Can't wait to be on that field.
Oh yeah, that's field number 2.
Really excited about that.
Umpires called balls in, so we're about to get underway. Chick-fil-A is a sponsor out here, as well as MS Directional, Redhead, Cap Tech, Advantage,
Yeah, there you go.
Almond Construction, Intact. All of them have purchased signs and are supporting these boys out here. So
I love it.
y'all support them.
And I also got to say, Steve, I like the association, the affiliation with the MLB team.
Yeah.
I really believe it
Yeah.
brings in the brand loyalty.
Yeah.
I love that they do that. I really do.
I do too.
Okay.
I agree.
I've seen it other ways, and it's really hard to identify and sort of root
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's true.
um,
Yeah, they do a good job with it.
yeah,
They get those uniforms as close to the color
I like
as
it.
possible. Harry throws his first ball in there for a strike. He's
yeah.
number
he
2
did.
uniform, Harry Brumley.
Whoever's controlling the scoreboard's got 2 outs lit up already, which is it's in our favor. But we're unbiased.
Everybody's.
Wow, he
There's a
pulled that
foul
one.
ball. He pulled that down, Halbert.
Halliburton.
Halliburton, number 6. If he is last name's Halliburton, I'm gonna go
Oh,
ask him for a loan.
That's right. Yeah.
To get done, because I want a
Look
hamburger
at those.
at Blue Sky, but
He's-
they're so expensive. I got to get a loan.
He's got pockets. We're gonna find him.
High ball. Harry's just trying to find his groove here. He'll get in there. A little out. That's
Yeah.
a strike.
He got the corner.
He
I
got
mean,
the
he's
corner on that.
Very
Struck
generous.
out Halbert, number 6, for out number 1.
Oh, he's wearing glasses. I like
Clark, number 42, comes up.
that. Will Clark. Oh,
Will Clark.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Now that's going to be our nickname for him.
There
He'll
you
like
go.
that.
Yeah,
He'll
I like
appreciate that. That ball's outside.
42.
Down. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 5-0 in favor of the Dodgers. Top of the second.
Yeah. Oh, over his head.
Way high.
No runners on. Take your time.
Did you notice the batter did a real good job right there? He got that bat down, squatted down, as not to let the ball hit the bat, causing a foul tip. That's one of the things that
It'll be
they
a foul
really have to
tip.
coach into these young kids.
Correct.
They want to keep that bat high up
Yeah.
in the air, and it gets hit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd have been a ball, but it ends up being a foul. And in this case, here's back to third. Third's back over to first, but not in time. Clark
That
beats
was
that
not-
run
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I'll have to tell you though,
He fumbled
the
a
third
little bit.
he did, but the third baseman he did a good job
That was good.
at coming up with it and getting it over to first base. That's
Yeah.
a long throw for these 9,
It is.
10-year-olds.
Yeah.
So he's on at first.
It was a nice defensive play, even if
It
you're
was.
second late.
It was.
Oh.
Got number 72. I'm trying to catch I think it's 72. I hear Caleb is the first name for the Dodgers.
Caleb.
Ball up. You seeing 72? I think that's what I'm seeing on this young man.
Oh.
Ball's high. The runner's
a
on
live runner.
second and a stand-up steal.
It is
72. Is it LeBaron?
Oh, I like your pizza.
LeBaron?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. So if I don't butcher it, LeBaron, number
LeBaron.
72. Okay.
Yeah.
That's who's in right now. He is standing in with 2 balls, no strikes on him.
Fun fact, I've actually been in a Chrysler LeBaron before.
I remember those Chrysler Bears. I kind of liked them myself.
I've ridden a Chrysler LeBaron.
Yeah, I kind of liked them myself.
Yeah, French.
3 balls, no strikes. There's a nice ball for a
Wow.
strike.
Wow, there you go.
3 balls and a strike. LeBaron's got a couple to play with right here. He's ahead of the pitcher.
Oh,
There's a swing.
He went for it.
That brings the count full. Pitcher's done a good job
I
at
like
coming
it.
back into the
Yep.
groove.
Yep. Oh, he went
That's high for
Yeah.
ball 4. That's going to walk LeBaron, number 72,
Yeah.
over to first base. You got a guy on first, guy on second, nobody on third. You've got one out.
Who's on third?
Number 9, Weeks, is back around to the top of the order.
We're
I
back
think
to the
that's where
top.
we
That's
started,
where we
right?
started.
It's liable to get nasty about right now.
Yeah.
So we're sitting right behind home plate, dead center behind home plate.
Yeah.
To our right are the Dodgers fans.
Correct. There's a lot of
To
them.
our left are the Marlins fans.
Not as many.
We're surrounded
Yeah. By fans.
by fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's about a dead even heat on how many are here. It looks like they're about evenly balanced.
True. What a rowdy crowd.
It's a rowdy crowd. You can't hardly get them to shut up. They're going at it, man. I think they've been drinking.
Oh.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure. High and outside. Runner on second.
He's threatening.
He's acting like he wants to
he's
get over
threatening.
there on third.
Chrysler on first base. He
Chrysler
can't
Barron
go.
on
He,
first
he
base.
can't go anywhere yet.
Nope, he got to get second out of his way. He wants to. There's a swing by
wow.
Weeks.
I'm honestly, I'm surprised he went
I
that
am
far
too.
out.
Yeah,
These Dodgers, they love hitting.
these Dodgers will hit a ball, boy.
Yeah, they just want to hit.
Yeah. A little bit outside.
Wow, he just loaded them.
So they loaded the bases for the Dodgers, and coming up is number 11, Trip Pasco. You don't want to put one anywhere near this young man,
No,
because you'll have 3 more runs on that board pretty quick.
pass the Tabasco.
High.
Oh.
Oh, one.
Hmm. Oh.
There's a swing
Wow.
and a hit
Holy
to
cow.
left field. Left field's under it. Center field comes over, gets in his glove, but comes out. Now he's going to third for a possible play. And I think he got him out.
Wow.
All right, it's a nice out at third base by J.D. Niederhofer. Comes in from
Niederhausen.
Niederhausen. Leighton Milam comes out of center field to make that throw. Milam initially has it in his glove, drops it, but he recovers it, doesn't get rattled, throws it over to third.
George. Good job, George.
Niederhofer, and gets one out.
Yeah.
But one does score, I believe. It brings the score to 6-0 with 2 outs.
George is up.
Van Bakel is up in the batter's box to see if he
Congratulations.
can
I mean,
help his teammates get on the run. Man on first and second, third base is open.
Wow.
There is a
Look at that.
hit.
Oh, he just. You have to throw it. You really have to just. You got to
Can't
throw
wait.
it.
You got to throw it. Center field held
There's
off throwing
one.
it, and now we've got
You got to hold him.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the second or third time I think we've been. Yeah, it is. Like I've got the ball.
Yep.
Oh. Stevens.
Stevens up to bat. Number 4. We've got an equipment problem out on third. I think it may be a blown out shoe.
Oh, he had a flat.
Might need to call for a flat repair.
He's got a flat.
Coach Pasco, he fixes it up.
That
He
would've
had
been great if
he
it
had
was
something in
LeBaron.
his pocket to fix that.
Oh, okay.
He may be limping on it a little bit. I mean, limping in for a full tire replacement there. That's ball outside. Both the runners are
Yeah.
trying to cheat out to get a, and I mean that
Yeah.
not cheat, but
Yeah.
cheat out a little bit to try to get a head start on the run.
Oh. You know, that's is John playing short?
John's playing short.
I mean,
He's trying to get in behind George.
You have to have the syncopation there.
Yeah,
because,
you
know,
do.
It's really. Oh
There's a ball.
man, I'm telling you. Oh, he went home. Oh, he's Is that a live ball?
Yeah, it's live ball.
Oh, wow.
He's off the mound, so if your foot's off
He
that
was off the
rubber,
mound.
the
He was.
the ball's live. George turned his back to him and got off that rubber.
He
That
stole
allowed third base to come on in and steal. When that foot moves off that rubber, all fair
Wow.
love and war. Here's a hit
Catch
to
it.
second baseman. Second
Oh,
baseman
he caught
number
it.
one
Holy cow. Wow. Who's number
for Luke
one?
Morby. Luke Morby comes up under that ball nicely
Luke.
and catches that ball off second
All
base.
right.
Nice job.
Yeah.
That gets them out of the inning with just 3 runs. Now they're making some improvements there.
Wow.
So it's 8-0, top of the second, going
Oh.
into the bottom of the second.
We stopped the bleeding.
Yeah, that was a couple of good plays. I mean, it's first game. They're
It's
trying to
first
get the bugs worked out of it. They will.
I'm telling you, from our vantage point, it's really, amazing to see these travel teams come in and
Yeah.
the way that they perform.
Agreed.
When they're somewhat mismatched.
Yeah.
You're looking at it, you're like, wow, holy cow.
Yeah. I mean, it's a whole different.
You can't help but be in awe of it.
No, it's true.
It's
true. And I get confused. I was announcing down at Brownwood in travel ball all weekend this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
Yeah.
man, you got to get used to the hour and a half rule
Oh,
versus
the
time
5-run
plus
rule,
inning and the
and
5-run
yeah.
rule
Yeah.
with no runs.
It's
I mean,
tough.
I was at a game a couple of weekends ago at Lubbock in an open game. First inning, right out of the box, they put 29 points on a team.
Oh wow.
Put 29 runs on a team.
Oh,
So
man,
I mean, it's just that there's so much difference in
so tough.
both the game's rules, and sometimes you mix up and say the wrong thing. But yeah,
I think it had been about 5 or 6 that I started loading the car. Oh, man,
it makes for
that's
a
tough
long
one.
day.
Yeah.
It really does. And shame on these U-Trip people that are they're businesses. So they put these tournaments together for money. They're not nonprofit.
Yeah, for sure.
And so
Yeah.
they unfortunately have a habit of
Yeah.
matching you got AA, AAA, and majors.
Yeah.
And they'll go in there and on Saturday and they'll match the majors with the poor little AA kids. And these majors, these majors are we had a couple of them that were 6 foot tall playing the corners. I'm not kidding you, 10U allegedly. And so they really need to do a better job about putting the AA's together,
Yeah.
the AAA's together,
That's right.
and the majors together. Weed them out on Saturday, and then get the best of those teams on Sunday.
That's right.
So I'm hoping that these U-Trip teams start making this competitive and fair for everybody. Or you're going to start losing a lot of your AA. Players, they're not going to want to pay $500 for
No.
a tournament. They're going to get killed 29-0 first inning. They
Yeah,
can't even
what,
get up
what
to
kid
bat.
wants to go through that?
I don't want to do
That's,
that. And it's a safety issue. How
sure.
are you going to let a 6 foot tall kid pitch
Yeah.
to a 4 foot tall kid
Yeah.
a 55, 60 mile an hour fastball? I mean,
True.
come on.
Yeah.
You got to use a little bit of you got to use your head a little bit. And these U-Trip teams are not using their heads right now. Now I hear Lubbock. This week they're going to divvy them up good. So we'll just see if they stick to that.
I'm
And
excited.
hopefully the one here in Midland will do the same. First pitch comes from Pasco. There's
Wow.
a hit to outside to center field.
Oh, he dropped
John
it.
Williamson, number 4,
We got a single.
hits a deep ball out to center field.
Got a
Center
single.
field can't come up with it.
He dropped
and
it.
John Williamson is on base for the first base runner of the inning.
It's a nice hit there. Connected.
Nice hit.
I like
and
it.
it was on the end of the bat. John stepped
did.
into it.
He did
He
step
was
into it.
throwing.
Yeah.
The pitcher, Pasco, who's on now, was throwing a little bit on the outside. John stepped forward into that and got that ball hit.
Oh.
There's another hit, but it's foul tip to the right. We've got
who's that
Harry.
kid?
We've got Nolan Hardy, the catcher, number 6 for the Marlins. Up, see if he can get Williamson around. Run hard over your feet.
Oh man, he's
Another foul
connecting.
tip.
Just another.
He's connecting good,
He's 0.
but it's to the right outside.
He's 0-2. He's already in the hole here. 0-2. Yeah. Oh,
Swing and a miss for out number 1. John Williamson, though, is on
Oh,
the
he went.
move and slides in safe.
He's
That was a
safe.
great throw over to the shortstop, George Van Beekel, who was covering.
yeah.
And John Williamson gets in under Van Beekel's tag just in time to
That's right.
take that steal to second. Williamson on second, nobody else on. Leighton Milam, center fielder, is in there to bat. He has a number 7.
Okay.
Number 7, Leighton Milam, center fielder for the Marlins right now, is in there. facing
Oh, man.
facing number 11, Trent Pasco, pitching out.
Pass it to Pasco.
Pasco took George's spot. George moved out to second or to shortstop.
Oh, wow.
There's a ball low, but the catcher comes up with it nicely, holding that runner to second. Had that runner gone to third, he probably would have been thrown out. I'm confident that the catcher for the Dodgers can throw you out. I got this feeling.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't want to test him.
They're a machine.
So
Wow.
another throw kind of in the dirt. Williamson's getting is trying to get out there and
John,
get to it a little bit.
you gotta, John, yeah, there you go. You gotta get back. Yeah.
Two balls, two strikes, one out.
John,
The runner, John
there goes
Williamson's
John,
on,
and that's
and in
it.
he slides
Wow.
safe into third, stealing third.
Wow.
Got a full count. 3-2, one out. 8-0. Bottom of the second, Dodgers. Throw and right over the head of Leighton. I think that's ball 4.
That's got to be ball.
That's ball 4. It hit his bat.
Oh.
Thank you very much. So we have a
Wow.
foul tip.
I didn't
We have a
hear that.
Dodgers fan over here to the right that straightened me out. Thank you, sir. And now that was a strikeout side. He struck him
Holy-
out. Pitcher did a good job coming back.
Holy
and,
moly.
battling and getting Milam out. So coming up now is Jackson Merringer. I'm sorry, I'm butchering it. I'll get their names. Pasco's in. A little bit low.
Wow. Tabasco's got the heat. I mean, if you thought George was throwing bombs, I mean, Tabasco, man, he's all over it. Holy cow.
Another throw. Gets
Yeah,
by.
there you go. Yeah.
Williamson's coming in.
Coming in.
Slides
Nice.
across home plate. Williamson for the first score of the night and of the season for the Marlins. Got on the board, 8-1.
That's not a blowout.
Bottom of the second in favor of the Dodgers.
Who's our new batter?
Sir, that's going to be Niederhofer. Niederhofer. J.D.
Oh, look
Niederhofer.
at that. Oh, right back
He
to him.
hits one right
Holy
back
cow.
to the pitcher. And the
Oh,
pitcher,
man.
Trip Pasco, number 11, takes it himself for
God bless.
the out at first base. Very well done.
Oh, man.
After 2, Brian, the score is 8-1.
I love
The
that
Dodgers.
scoreboard.
Man, it's a pretty beautiful scoreboard.
Hi, baby.
Don't fall down. A human.
Hi, girl.
Oh, the answer. Let's get the answer.
Oh,
You're gonna
yeah.
fall backwards a little bit. The answer to your first trivia.
That's right.
See if we have a winner.
That's right.
Read it. What's the answer there, Brian?
For almost 30 years, New York had 3 professional baseball teams. Their names were the New York Giants, the Brooklyn Dodgers, and the New York Yankees. 2 of them left. The Giants moved to San Francisco. Brooklyn left and went to LA, and New York stayed. And they were the only team in New York until 1962 when the Mets.
Really?
That's right.
That is a great. That's a
New York
great
Giants
one to start the
New
year
York
with.
Giants was a professional baseball team very early on too, by the way. Long
Wow.
before the Yankees, long before Brooklyn.
We didn't have anybody get it right. The lines were jammed.
Oh man, that's tough.
Number 5 wasn't able to get to it in
No.
time. I have a little trivia for you.
Oh, I
Um,
like trivia.
did you know?
Oh, I like did you know
Did
series?
you know
There's a did you know series?
that until? Did you know that? Let me put it this way: that women could not apply
Oh,
for bank credit without a cosigner of their husband until 1974.
that sounds sexist.
How about that? Until 1974, women could not apply for bank credit without the signature of their husband.
Unbelievable.
Now, my wife told me, we heard this over the weekend, my wife said, well, in 1974, they finally figured out that women could control their finances better than the men could.
Well spoken.
Wow. Okay, that's a great comeback, wasn't it?
Well spoken.
I might have to agree with her on that.
She read some checks. She paid
She
some
writes
bills.
some checks. That's
Yep.
right.
Oh man, are we?
Now, see, all I'm doing there is just kind of stoking the fire for the for the females. Here we go. You can tell I got husbands and wives fighting right now.
We got
They're
ladies.
Oh yeah.
Ladies lined up for us.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell you they're arguing and fighting. I might have caused a separation or a divorce or two right there.
Oh.
So, just because I've got them fighting. I can imagine one of the a husband
That's
going,
right.
that was a pretty good thing. They should have
right.
stuck with that. And then she hits him over the head with a cast iron skillet.
And
Here comes a popo.
I think you teed that one up for
and
me.
now we got called. Now we got police, SLI, PD.
And ladies, if you do that, my name is Brian, and I'm a Gemini, and
He's muscled up too, and he's single, I might add.
I'm here for it. Love baseball. We already got a lot in common.
So okay, they're switching pitchers. They were going to put Harry Ketchen, and they're bringing in. I don't know who they're bringing in, but the pitch count also
But now
applies
to the catcher. Oh, because he's got to throw.
Yeah, because he's
Oh.
got to throw. So you
Wow.
can.
That's a
The umpire,
that's a
thank
first.
goodness, caught 40 pitches is the limit. The Blues telling me.
Oh.
He was very kind, and as was Coach Pasco, to bring that up before it became a violation in play. That's a classy call, and this is how they help these kiddos. They really do, when they can, they really do try to help these kiddos learn this game.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
And so they've got a pitching change. Number 8, I think it is. Number 6. Thank you, number 6, which was the catcher before, comes in. He goes to pitcher, right? So if the pitcher, because he was the catcher, if the pitcher now, which is number 6, and his name is Nolan Hardy, he can only throw.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll have to watch his pitch count as he throws here. Now Jesse Venegas.
Oh, Jesse the Body.
Yeah, Jesse's going to come in. Jesse has been playing. He was actually shortstop on. No, he was sitting, I think, on this last maybe.
Okay.
Maybe I'm got the order out just a little bit. But Jesse's going to step in catching Nolan Hardy.
Hardy.
I
I didn't even catch the batter. I don't even know where we're at. Holy moly!
First pitch is thrown.
He's not going. He's not even practice swinging. He's just ready.
He's just ready. He's ready to go.
He just goes. This is just how he's
ready to go.
Yeah. Oh, Hall. Monty Hall's up.
Monty Hall, all
Yeah,
right,
that's
is up. Which door? 1, 2, or 3,
man.
Brian? Which door?
Man, he's
Number 24, Hall, for the Dodgers, is in.
that swing, that follow through. Like he's going to door number 3, and there's nobody out there.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he'll win a car on that one.
Oh man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Look at that. Oh,
There's
trying.
a foul tip
Trying.
back to us.
Yeah. No.
1 and 2.
No goat.
1 ball, no go.
No
1 ball,
goat.
2 strikes.
Let's get in the car.
Good.
Wow. Look at that.
There's a hit over
Wow.
to second
Oh.
baseman.
Oh, he
Second
caught it. He
baseman
caught
gets
it.
under
Wow.
it and makes a nice grab by the Marlins. Second baseman.
I hate to sound
Luke
so
Morby.
surprised.
That is a great way to start.
It is.
Start the inning, brother.
Yeah, it is.
Bottom of the third.
Zinc
1 out. The score is 8-1 in favor of the Dodgers.
Zinc graph.
Zingrath is up for the Dodgers. Number 7, jersey 7. He swings and misses to an outside high pitch. There's a ball high in there. That runs that count up to 1-1. Ball's outside. Catcher does a good job wrangling that in. Just a little
Yeah.
bit. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out. To Zinkeroff.
2-1.
Here comes the pitch, right down Broadway.
2-2.
That's a foul tip.
Oh, he got it. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. 2-2 though.
Doing a really good job keeping his eyes on for the safety of the kiddos.
Yeah.
They're swinging inside the dugout, and
Like
he's
that.
called them down for that, and that's great. He's
Yeah.
really trying to keep these kids safe. That's good. 2-2 is the count.
Wow.
That was
Right at his head.
inside, right across, literally across the bill of the cap. Didn't hit him, but it was close.
Yeah.
Counts full. Yeah, Blue says counts full. 3-2. This is going to be a payoff pitch
Come on.
by Milam. I'm sorry,
Oh,
by
oh,
Hardy.
he walked him.
He lost him.
Zingrap made it to first.
Zingraf's on first. That's going to be the first runner for him.
Yep. Oh, we got a
We're going to see a lefty there,
wait.
Brian.
What's
Number
who's
6.
who's the guy out in outfield in the blue shirt? Is he? Oh, is he an ump? I guess he's an ump.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, and it's
Number 6.
gone
Number
to second.
6.
He's gone to second.
Halbert
Gotta
is
get
stepping
back.
in. Yeah. First baseman and runner at first. He advances on a stand-up steal to second. He's in scoring position. Halliburton, I'm going to go get some money from him. After
Oh,
this. He's got
Halliburton.
all the money.
Yeah.
He's up to bat. He swings and
that's
foul
right.
tip back to the cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to that blue whatever, that hamburger joint on 250. So I'm gonna have to get a loan from Halliburton.
Yeah.
It's so expensive. Ball's low,
And
gets
there
away from the
goes.
catcher. Runner's on the move
no,
to third.
Back to
Catcher
the
comes up with it, gets it back, but
Get.
yeah, we've got to. He turns his back on third, and they've got to understand
Yeah.
that ball's live until he gets back to that rubber. They're going to
Dodgers
have to
are
really
well aware
they're
of
gonna have
that.
to pay. They are. They'll run on
Oh,
you.
they're
They've
ready.
already scored one
Yeah.
that way.
Oh,
That's a real nice pitch for a foul tip.
ball.
Counts 1-2, 1 out.
Yeah. Who's this Hallmark? It's going to have to be a Hallmark moment for somebody in the outfield. He's going to hit. Oh,
There's
look at
a
that. Wow, holy cow. That is a Hallmark moment. Holy
Halbert strikes that ball just right. Sends
Wow.
it out to right field. Center comes over actually to.
Yeah.
I know right field number 9 does come up with that and gets it back in. That's going to score a run though.
Yeah.
Halbert did a really good job stroking that ball. Really good hit.
Will Clark's up.
Will Clark.
Yeah.
We can get a loan from him. He made a little money.
He made a couple bucks.
He made a couple of bucks.
Look at that.
There's a hit
Oh, right
back
to it.
second
All
base.
you got to do is.
Second over to short.
Is he? No, was he? Wait. Oh, what a comedy of errors. I'm trying to replay it in my mind. We thought we had
It's
a double
away from
play.
me.
We did not have a double play. We didn't have a single play either, actually. So everybody's safe.
No, I think you. Don't.
Yeah, everybody's safe.
Shortstop went over to catch that ball, and
Man,
he tags the bag. The runner runs into him. He drops the ball out of his glove, and they're going to call that runner. They're going to call that runner safe.
that was a tough one. It really is. He dropped the ball, though. I mean,
He dropped the ball.
He dropped the ball. Yeah.
Okay, 1 out. We got all confused. There was a lot of stuff that went on. There's a
Foul.
foul ball there. 0-2 is the count.
0-2. 1 out. A runner in scoring position.
Looked like to me he dropped that ball on the transfer, but
I think so.
I don't know. I believe that struck him out. There was 2 strikes on the board, but maybe they had that wrong.
Yeah,
there.
I think they were very aggressive.
Yeah.
Now it is 0-2
Now
with
it's
1 out.
0-2. All right.
Yeah.
Runner on second, runner on third. Strike 3,
Oh, LeBaron.
and there's out for
That's
interference.
Yeah, you can't do
All
that,
right,
Bryce.
so he swung, strike 3, that was out.
Yeah.
The runner came in. There was interference at the plate.
Chrysler couldn't move the
And
vehicle.
so that was another out for interference. So that's 3 outs. That gets them out of the inning, and A lot went on in that inning, Brian.
Hi.
There was a lot goes
Yeah.
on. It outran my mind.
Yeah, a lot of strange plays. We're out of the inning though. They did put one on us, 9-1. I say us. We're unbiased. Dodgers scored a run. That's what they're good at.
They're good.
Yeah.
I appreciate the invite to state every year.
Okay. Well,
So
the Dodger
we
machine.
need trivia.
Oh, here we go.
Trivia.
We're gonna pull out another
Pull
trivia.
something out.
Uh,
There's the handsome Stephen Brumley crossing home plate.
look at
Steve
that.
smile. How about that? That's $1 million smile,
Look at
right?
them legs.
I'm gonna tell you, Betsy's waiting on him at the house. now.
Nice legs.
She may be in the audience though.
Good legs.
I don't know. All right, we're gonna embarrass him every chance we get. He
Okay.
looks good. He looks good walking away too, doesn't
That's
he?
right. Yeah.
Ladies, sorry, Betsy. I'll quit. I think I see her over there.
Oh, congratulations.
She'll hear it on TV though in
Nice
replay. You know, the bad thing about it is, John, Brian, you and I have to see him at church on Sunday, so I'm sure I'm going to get an earful.
Oh, well, he'll be dressed to the nines. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Steve. Did you know that Wheaties has been sponsoring and showcasing athletes for almost 100 years on
Who's
their
that?
cereal box? Wheaties.
Wheaties.
The
Gotcha.
cereal.
Wheaties, yes.
They have been showcasing and featuring baseball, football, Olympic stars for almost 100 years.
I didn't realize that.
Who was the first athlete to be featured on a Wheaties box?
100 years ago. I mean, 100
And-
years ago.
Wow. To put this into perspective, for the ninth caller,
At 512-512.
5151,
Yep.
the year that the first professional athlete was showcased on a Wheaties box was 1934.
1934. Wow. Who's that be? The winner gets dinner for 4 at Wall Street.
Oh, man.
So hopefully you can get a call in.
And that's how it works here, folks. I mean,
Yeah.
we just, we start with the burgers.
Yep.
You're going to get a steak dinner here.
You dang right. It might get better than that before it's over with.
Oh.
I might give Brian away.
Somebody call in. Ladies, pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone now. Number 11 steps in for the Marlins. First
Oh.
pitch was a swinging strike.
Oh, wow, we're already in the hole here.
By number.
Wow.
So number 9 for the Dodgers, Weeks, steps in as the pitcher this inning.
Oh, they just keep
They're rotating
changing
those
them.
pitchers
Oh, yeah,
out
they
good.
are.
They've got some good arms back there in that pen.
Yeah, they do.
And was outside and caught the got the hitter swinging there.
I don't know who that was.
I don't know either. I'm
Okay.
still getting used to him. Number
one.
so number
Do
1.
you have any numbers?
They don't have names on their.
No, we don't. Very small
I
stature.
really need jersey numbers.
I know.
If he had been a foot taller, he'd have got hit in the head right there. It went right over his head.
Oh, he golf swinged it.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
1-1.
Oh, man.
Up 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 9-1. Bottom of the third, Dodgers.
Yeah. Oh. 3-1.
31.
Oh,
Ball 4. That runner gets to take a walk free.
there he does. Man.
I just number 3 for the Marlins. I
It's
just
just-
don't know these youngsters yet.
It's
I've got
tough.
a list in front of me, but there's no jersey number that's.
Steve and I are a little
If
embarrassed
I can
about
get
it.
the game changer girl
Oh,
over
man.
here. All right. Deals and delivers. That's a nice.
Okay.
That's a nice pitch on that outside
That was
corner.
nice.
Van Beetle George is catching for the Dodgers.
Oh, George. He pitched once. Man,
They got a stable of pitchers.
man, they do.
They really do.
Oh man. I mean, they're showcasing him every inning here.
Yep.
Gosh.
It's first game of the year. Can you imagine we get about
I
4,
mean,
5, 6 deep? What this is going to look
LA's
like?
going deep in this season.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Holy cow.
There's a foul back to the fence behind the batter, to the right
Oh
side of us, up high.
yeah. He's got the Brett Michaels bandana on.
He
I
does.
like it.
He does. He's always sporting something. 2-1. That is 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh.
Ball came in
and
high.
there it
Runner
goes.
number 1
Come
for
on, number
Marlins
1.
is off to the races. He's standing up second on a steal.
Mhm.
Ball gets away
Mm-hmm.
from the pitchers. Catcher didn't have any chance climbing that ladder to get it.
It's a very uncommon mistake for LA that we've
It
seen
is.
so far.
It is. Yeah, they don't normally do that.
Nope. Look at that.
There's a hit
Oh.
back to the pitcher.
Right
the
to the
pitcher's
pitcher.
up with it, running to third.
That didn't.
For a tag out of the lead runner at
Yeah.
third. And however, the hitter
Wow.
for the Marlins gets on first safe. Right back to the pitcher. Pitcher turns and gets
Yeah.
the lead runner.
They did.
Takes that thread off the board.
Hey, Harry Brumley's up.
One of my favorite all times.
Need no number or jersey.
No,
anything.
we
there.
know Harry.
We know Harry.
Yep.
Yep.
That young man's going to be a model. He's going to be a model for a professional when he
Oh.
grows up.
Okay.
He and his brother, good-looking boys. But
Yeah.
thank God they got their looks from their mama.
Oh, yeah. Nice looking lady.
Absolutely.
That was right at us.
Got there. Actually tagged our camera just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. 1-1 to Harry. 2 outs.
High.
Wow. Nice eye. That's coming in hot. You hear that when it hits a glove.
Harry's
Man.
probably one of the taller young men on our team.
True.
He's a good athlete. Everything he does, he's good.
Oh, look at that. Oh, fair ball.
There's a fair ball down first base line.
Man,
Just
oh,
inside that bag by 2 foot.
Everybody.
The runner's on. Here they come. Harry's coming in for a triple. 1 run scores. Harry's going to come in for inside the park home run, and he makes it in. Harry Brumley, number 2
Can you
for the
believe that?
Marlins, an inside the park home run with that set of wheels he has on him.
Holy cow.
Good job,
Give
Harry.
him a Gatorade.
Man.
Wow.
Time's called by Blue to clear the plate. That brings the score 9-3.
9-3.
Top of the 4th in favor of the Dodgers. 2 outs. Number 10, Blake Meek,
What a nice hit.
is going to step in.
Boy, he put that where there's no human.
Play's been resumed. Pitch is high for a ball. 1 ball, no strike. To Blake Meek. There's a hit by Blake Meek between center and right field. Center comes up with it
That's a
quick,
single.
throws to second, stops the run at the
Look at
first
that. They know.
base.
They know what they're doing.
Blake Meek on first. John Williamson comes up with 2.
Oh,
Ball's high over the head of John
1-0.
Williamson, the batter. High again for ball number 2 to Williamson.
yeah.
Williamson turns back and waves at the camera. He's a ham.
Showboat.
Showboat. Outside for ball number 3.
Wow, nice.
Williamson draws a walk
All right.
Advances number 10, Meek, to second.
2 on, 2 out.
Runners on first and second. Number 6, Nolan Hardy.
Okay.
Once the catcher, once the pitcher, now the hitter.
Oh.
He has a hit back to the pitcher. The pitcher comes up with it over to first.
He's got
Overthrows first base.
Everybody go.
Here comes one run in. Blake Meek scores. John trips on the bag, but he's coming in. He recovers. He comes in for a score. Williamson in, and
Stay. Holy moly. What a dramatic change of events.
and
here.
Hardy hits a triple, gets around to third.
Wow.
Wow. Bringing the score 9-5
Oh, is that the
in the
run
top
rule?
of the fourth in favor of the Dodgers. But
yeah.
at least there's some action going
We got a
on.
commanding lead.
We'll have to check everybody for injuries. There's people falling and flipping and face planting at the bag and all
Okay.
kinds of stuff. Wow. All right.
Layton's up. Milan, Illy.
Leighton Milam.
Milam.
He's in there,
All
sees
right.
a strike.
Oh, man.
There's a swing for strike number 2. No
Yeah.
balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Yeah.
Top of the fourth, 9-5. Dodgers.
Nice look.
Ball high.
Oh,
Swing and a
man, that
miss
was
for
good.
out number 3. Left one man stranded
Yeah.
on third,
That would
but
be-
man, they came back and gave it a ride.
It was an exciting inning. Either
Man,
way you look at it.
It was.
Very exciting.
Gets it, boy, that is really, really makes for 10U. Yes, sir. Had a fan ask if this is the 10U, and
Oh,
it is
yeah.
10U.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah. We gotta appreciate this weather. There's calm.
Oh my
There's
gosh!
no breeze.
For once in about 2 months.
I know.
we have
Yeah, for sure.
Little wind.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
This is nice.
And I mean that
Perfect.
with all due respect, Lord.
Thank you for everything. But yeah, it's a nice evening.
It
Baseball
really,
weather.
really is.
Yep. Spring ball. We love it.
We do love it.
Yeah. Steve and I like catching sunsets together and watching baseball.
Now
We
watch
like-
out on catching that sunset. Might get the wrong idea. You know, I'm taken.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I mean, you are a good-looking guy and all.
she doesn't have to know we like watching
I
sunsets
guess
together.
that's true. I guess
But we
that's
are
true.
we're putting it out there for everybody to hear. All right.
Yeah. So let's get after that trivia. 'Cause
Oh, that's
somebody's
right.
looking for a dinner
Yeah.
for 4 at
Oh.
Wall Street.
How could you not want steak right
Yeah,
about
you gotta
now?
want steak. I'm
Yeah.
ready to go myself. So the question and the answer is.
The question was, who was the first professional athlete to be featured on a Wheaties cereal box?
And I tell you, I've racked my brain, and I just can't come up with it. How about what? Before you answer, what was the sport?
The sport was baseball.
It was baseball.
It was baseball.
So that's even before Aaron. Aaron, or yeah, that's for
Correct.
Hank Ender.
Yeah,
it was
that's right.
absolutely. I'm trying to get back that far. Although I am old, I've got most of that territory covered. I'm up to 65.
Correct. Yeah.
What's the answer?
Lou Gehrig,
Lou Gehrig. Oh yeah, Lou Gehrig.
hero.
Oh, in
I
many
mean, just-
respects, a hero.
Um,
Lou Gehrig.
yeah.
Great trivia.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah, it's a great. We didn't have a winner. The caller guessed Barry Bonds.
Oh.
So he
He got the one. He got the cereal box with the asterisks on it.
exactly. You caught that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lou Gehrig. And then 6 years later, he died. He died of his own disease.
Of his own disease.
They did. They didn't even know what to name it. They named it after him. That's,
Do they have a? Umpire says we're ready to go.
Oh,
Blue
wow,
says we're
wow,
ready to go.
We're playing ball
And we're playing ball. Weeks steps in for the Dodgers. That's back to the top of their lineup.
of the fourth. at
There's
that.
a hit back to shortstop.
Look at that. Weeks.
Shortstop fumbles the ball, and so does left field, and center
Okay.
finally picks it up.
Rebound. Yeah.
I don't care.
It took a ramp.
Well, that's a nice hit back to second base. It gets through the glove of second base.
It was a no
Center
way
field
at that.
comes up with it, throws it into third base. Third base lets it get by, and
Yeah. Wow.
so we've.
Good job getting it from center field to third base. That's
So okay, there's a runner that scores because they're. I don't know what happened. There was interference.
Oh, was there interference? Okay.
Is that interference, Blue?
2 bases from the outfield into dead ball territory.
2 bases from the outfield. Yeah,
Outfield
in
into the
dead ball territory.
Okay, well,
Got it. That let 2 runs score. Now 11-5.
Yeah.
Dodgers.
Here we go.
I can't help but think that there was some interference.
That had to be interference. There's a
Wow.
outside. George Van Bakel is up. Jersey number 5 for the Dodgers.
George.
That is above my head. I don't know what all happened there,
Not
so I don't even
sure.
want to try to.
Had a couple of
I
plays
bet
like
the,
that.
I bet Blue will give us a really good.
Wow.
He'll give us a description afterwards. We'll see if he can. We'll see if he can clarify that for us. That'll be a good learning experience for us as well.
Yeah.
They were imaginary here. Here we go. 1-1. Play. Ball.
Ball high.
Eleven to 5. With no outs right now, and the Dodgers are. Oh, they're a threat.
There's a swing and a foul tip
Yeah, that's a
back. Blue catches his back a little bit. We hope he's all right.
Yeah.
He grabs it a little bit.
2-2.
I know that pain all too well.
Yeah. Oh,
Ball's out.
full count.
Full count. Yep. Play is resumed.
Oh,
George
man.
has a hit back to shortstop.
Look at that.
Shortstop's
Right.
up with it. Over
Oh, man. Nice. Nice
to
play.
first. Shortstop got it good. Came up with it. Got it to first.
Steven Stevens.
George fast. Ran it out. Beat it by a step.
Stevens transports up.
Stevens is up for the Dodgers.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Ball very high.
I almost caught
That's
that.
going to draw
Yeah.
a steal
Yeah.
by George Van Bakel over to second.
He was not at full speed either.
No, he just had to kind of gallop over
That was
there.
it.
So you just have a runner at second, nobody on first and third. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball's in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. George will advance to third on the miss.
Yep. Oh,
Throw in the dirt.
that was a
Runner's
great-
going to come in and score
he
on
can
this
get
one
it.
standing up. He slides,
Oh.
but really didn't need to. But
That's all right.
he had that
Good job.
by a mile. George did good.
Yeah.
Good coming in. He just wanted to get those pants good and dirty for his mom.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
He's picking on his mom.
She's the Tide lady.
Yeah. He's going to make her pay. Swing and a miss by Stevens. Brings the count to 3-2. I think.
I don't.
3-1 is the
3-1.
count. I'm trying to outguess the scoreboard over there.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
know,
who's
right?
controlling the
And
scoreboard.
now it is 12-5.
The scoreboard's autonomously driven. 3-2, full count.
Full count. 12-5.
Anything close, Jared. Strike approach. Let's go.
No outs.
None. 0.
There's a
Holy
hit.
cow, that's a
Infield to fly. Blake Meek gets under it out of first base. He
Pop
steps
out.
over for an out.
pop out. We got a
For the
equipment,
first out of the inning,
malfunction
actually.
here. Yeah, it's only the first one.
Number 24 for the Dodgers
Hall.
will step into the batter's box to
Yep.
see if he can get a knock. It's a really nice
Oh,
pitch
man.
by the pitcher.
Monty Hall.
Has Hall swinging
Yeah.
away at it for a strike.
Monty Hall's going for the car. Monty Hall finds himself in an 0-2 situation. Unfamiliar territory for him. Wow. Wow, way outside. Oh, wow. Number 6's release point is way past. He's throwing those balls pretty consecutively. Oh, it's a nice breeze. He went for it.
There's a
He
hit
got
back
it.
to short. Short's up with it. And over to first for the out.
Nice. Fundamental. Very fundamental.
Yes. Batter hits a nice one right straight to the shortstop Williamson. Shortstop comes up with it nicely, squares off those to first for a nice throw and a nice catch by Blake Meek. Over on first base, 4 out, number 2
Zinkgraf.
of the top of the 4th. 12-5 Dodgers.
He came back.
Seagraff is back.
Yep.
Swing
And a miss.
and a miss. Outside for ball. That'll even the count to 1-1. Ball gets away from pitcher.
1-1.
Again, let me remind everyone that if that ball's out there rolling around, it's live.
Live ball.
You have runners; they can go at it. That
Dodgers
pitcher
know
has
that.
to get back to the mound on that rubber with that ball to shut that play down.
Yeah.
That's a strike.
Caught that corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2. 2 outs. Yeah.
Swing and a
he went
miss
for it.
for
That's
out
3,
number
and that's
3.
out. That ends,
If we can,
yeah, we got to learn.
if we can implore Blue to give us a lesson, Blue, what was that play where the 2 runners were out, sir?
Was there interference there?
No, sir. It was a delayed dead ball from a throw from the outfield, went into dead ball territory. Therefore, it is a 2-base, awarded 2-base.
Okay.
There you are. Y'all heard that. So
Number 2, the coaches are out of the dugout, so that adds another one.
Yeah,
adds another one.
all right.
Okay, so on the coach.
Yeah.
Sir, how long have you been an ump? I know it's a long time.
Actually, I coached for 15 years, and I've been umpire for the last 7.
Okay, so coach 15, umpiring for the last 7. Thank
Right.
you, sir. He's behind the plate
He's right.
tonight, and we have an umpire out in the field as well.
A lot
Thank
of-
you all for doing this, sir.
A lot of confusion.
We appreciate this.
Yeah, we do. I mean, umps in the scoreboard make our life,
Oh,
I mean,
man.
so much easier.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh, yeah.
Steve and I pretty much guessed for a whole season. We enjoyed baseball, fall ball. We love baseball, Steve and I, but boy, we had one game where we had an ump. I implore you to go back and watch that one. It was a good game.
Oh, it was a
Oh,
good game.
man, we were singing that guy's praises.
We were. I'm going to tell you, these games, they're better with the umps. The umps. They're just better with the umps.
What a fine-looking male specimen that is. Good Lord.
There he goes
They
again.
just don't make them like that anymore, do
Wow,
they?
no, they don't. Look at that walk away.
Oh,
We'll get him where he won't walk in front.
Oh, yeah,
he'll
that's
just tell Coach Venegas, I quit.
That's right.
I'm not walking in front of that camera one more dang time.
yeah.
They're cat calling me, man. They're cat whistling at me.
If he was wearing jeans, I'd play Conway Twitty.
I'm telling you what. There you go.
Man.
I remember when O'Conway used to be doing his thing, and his announcer had come out. Before he come out, his announcer was so dramatic. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, man. Yeah.
Conway
That's right.
Twitty!"
Yeah.
And if he was as good a singer as that announcer was, it'd have been a great concert.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't care for Conway.
No. He's not my favorite. My folks liked him. I was probably conceived to him.
Well, you look nothing like Conway.
I do not. No. It's just in my mind.
You don't have
that's
nearly.
what was.
You
that's-
got
what
good
was-
hair, but you ain't got Conway hair.
I
boy.
was just in my mind. That was what was playing.
Number 4, Stevens, is going to be on the bump for the Dodgers,
Of course.
throwing to
Of course.
catcher George Van Bakel. Hey, give me a quick trivia.
Okay. Baseball fans. Who? This would be a layup for any baseball fan out there. Who was the first Major League Baseball pitcher to record a 100-mile-an-hour pitch? The first
To record a 100-mile-an-hour
pitch.
pitch. Caller number 13
Oh,
for dinner for 4 at Cowboy Prime.
they're doing sushi now.
Doing sushi now.
That's right.
Caller number 14. Dinner
14.
for 4 at Cowboy Prime.
4.
That's a lot of money.
That's
that could be up to $800.
We're gonna have to get with
Depends on if
Halliburton.
they drink or not. Halliburton. I
We're
plan
at
on
Halliburton Park.
I plan on Halliburton sharing that with me.
Man,
I mean, he's out here playing.
you
somewhere.
put it on the Halliburton tab.
Yeah, he's got to have a credit card.
Oh, sure. Oh man, he's
Ball's inside. That rattled that batter just a little bit. He took a dodge there.
He's got a unique pitch.
He does
Watch
have a
it-
unique
watch
pitch. There's a
Oh,
foul
that
tip.
was like almost in my
that
chest.
that was right there.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
that
was.
was like get your attention.
Yeah.
Boy, he does have a
He's got a
unique
step
delivery. I
back.
kind
He's
of
got
like.
a, like an Eckersley.
That's a nice.
kind
He
of,
does like an Eckersley. Yeah,
Like an Eckersley.
it's a nice delivery.
It really
I mean,
is.
that's
I feel like every Dodger is really just moonlighting at wherever position they are. They're all pitchers. Look at that.
There's a hit back to second base. Second base is up over to first, just in time for the out.
Man. Holy cow.
He's got a really nice high leg kick that brings that knee in that brings that
He
knee
does.
up in
Yes.
and brings that foot in.
It's so unique.
Number 4, Stevens, pitcher for the Dodgers. Here he goes.
Oh
He's got a
man.
really nice delivery.
That was early.
He leans back in that pitch. Usually that leaning back kind of can get you, but in this case he
He's
does better in the lean back than he does.
he really does, yeah.
He was more straight up on that one and not quite over the plate. He's got a really
Oh, he's not. I
a
mean,
lot
he's
of good
just
control. Almost a sidearm.
yeah, almost.
Not
he's
quite to the side,
kind of
not over the
slinging it.
top.
Yeah. I think it's the leg that throws me off.
Maybe
He's got
the
a
leg throwing you off.
he's slinging it a little bit,
He's
but
fun to watch.
he is. Oh man.
George does a good job at getting that in. That could have got by him pretty easy, but he gets it in there. 3-1, 3 balls, 1 strike is the count. 1 out, 12-5. Bottom of the 4th in favor of the Dodgers. That was a strike.
Yeah.
Brings that count full. Oh, back over the field.
Almost.
Caught. Almost caught for a snow cone,
Man.
but he drops it.
Ball forward.
Runner's going to get a base.
One on, one out.
And number 1, Jesse Venegas Jr.
Jesse the body's up.
Jesse the body. His dad's a coach, head coach over on third. Now, he does have the body.
That is the body.
Now, that's the body
Correct.
over there.
I don't. What happened?
I'm not sure. But the runner advances to second. It was a balk, I think.
Oh, he balked. Are we doing that? Are we doing balks? Okay.
Do you know what happened? I'm sorry, he got
Oh, he
hit by
hit,
I thought
okay.
the count was full and he balked or something, but hit by a pitch, so the hitter takes his base.
Man.
The runner at first advances to second. Runners on first and second, nobody
Come
on
on,
third.
batter.
12-5.
Hey,
Bottom
batter,
of
batter,
the
batter,
fourth
batter, 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 batter.
With, what's the number?
3.
Number 3, no, that's not number 3, Blake Meek.
No, that is number 3 though.
Wow, that's number 3, Jesse Venegas there.
Oh,
I'm trying to read my numbers, I'm sorry.
that's all right.
I'm sorry out there in TV event land.
Oh,
Swing
Right
a
at
foul
us.
tip right at the camera.
yep.
So I got to do some cleanup work because I had the wrong numbers.
You know,
So number 11.
ironically, so do the Marlins. They got a little cleanup
Number
work here.
11 Smith is
Down 7.
on second.
Who's on first?
I'm telling you, that's how I feel right now.
Oh,
Jesse Venegas
All right, definitely Jesse.
is up to bat.
Yep. Sorry for the other kid, but I think we were calling him Jesse.
Oh my gosh, I got to get used to these names. First day jitters.
And we
Runners
got
on
a
the
lot.
move because of
Oh,
a pitch that
you have
got
to
away from the
speed
catcher.
things up.
Both of the runners advance. So you got 2 runners in scoring position on a pitch that went over the catcher's head, out of the reach of the catcher.
Yeah.
He did a good job wrangling it up and getting it back.
In no way, shape, or form are we threatening, but we do have a runner in scoring position.
Pitcher deals high.
That is a
George
full.
Van Bakel makes a great stop.
Yeah, he did.
He's just such a good player. And his
Full
brother,
count
he's
to
got
Jesse.
A brother. George has got a brother that's a great baseball player too. There's
Oh,
a infield pop up. Oh, the pitcher,
what are you doing? No, he didn't go.
It stays in the lines.
Oh,
The pitcher
okay, he
makes
couldn't
an
go. That was good. Actually, a good call.
Effort
Holy
to try
cow.
to catch that ball. Just bites it, trying to catch it. But that gets the runner on because it stayed fair. So you got the bases juiced.
Oh, man. Anarchy and chaos.
Or Harry Brumley.
Wow. Okay, triple threat. Harry can do some. Anarchy and chaos.
Harry gets one. He can drive it. He already has tonight. There's a strike on the outside. Harry
He's got a full, but
watched that one, and he shook his head. Yes, it's
Yep.
a strike. He knows where he's at.
full base.
That's going to be
Nice.
outside. That's going to bring the count even.
Yep. 1, and 1 out.
There's a strike. The pitcher's ahead of the hitter. 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Don't lose him, Harry. Outside.
Way outside. Nice.
George, another great job
2 and 2.
at keeping that ball in check at home plate. 2-2. 1 out. Bases juice. 12-5. Dodgers. Outside.
Wow. Another
Brings
full
the count full.
I'm out of nails to bite.
Brings the count full. What a pivotal moment in this particular inning. That was inside, but there is the case of not getting the bat down. So the bat was up, he didn't squat, or it had been a ball, and he'd have brought a run in. However, he kept the bat up high, and it hit the bat, and it's a foul tip. It's a foul tip. No harm, no foul.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Best pitch right here. Let's go.
There's a stroke back to third base. Third base is up over to first.
Oh,
A runner
him out.
comes in. A runner comes in. The
Nice
hit
hit.
results. Harry Brumley's hit results in an out. Just barely
Yeah.
barely beating out Perry on first base, but runner still in scoring position with
Yeah.
Blake Meek
Two,
up to bat with 2 outs.
2 outs. Man,
That was a good strike.
right down the middle.
Right down Broadway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Blake Meek can hit one. That's high.
Not that one.
Release that a little high.
Oh.
Only time you
man.
see Stevens kind of struggle is when he does have a high. He releases that ball a little bit high.
Uh-huh.
But if he can come on around with that arm and
For
follow
sure.
through, he throws her down the turnpike.
Yeah, he does. Oh, man. Wild,
Outside
wild,
runners
wild.
are on the move. Here comes number 1.
I don't know who number 1 is, but.
Number 1 is Morby for the score.
Oh, the Moby the whale.
Advancing the runner from second to third, 60 feet away from a scoring run if number 10, Blake Meek, can make it happen.
12-7.
2 balls, 1 strike,
2 and
2
1,
outs.
yeah.
Here's the pitch.
Oh,
High.
man, he went
It
for
looked
that.
good and juicy for number 10,
did.
and he swung at it. It's hard to lay off some of those high.
Yeah,
It just
I
looks
know.
sweet.
Yeah.
2-2. Way high. Way high.
Oh, man. That was quick.
Runner thought about it at third, but George came back to it quick.
Yeah.
Got it back to the pitcher who was covering. Good fundamentals once again. Runner thought twice about it at third, went back to live to try another day here.
Oh, look at that.
Hit right to
Oh,
second
man.
baseman.
Oh,
A line drive and caught by the Dodgers second baseman,
Man.
number 6,
boy, he just
Halbert.
right place, right time.
Spectacular line drive catch by Halbert, number 6, for the Dodgers to stop the bleeding
Wow.
in that inning. That brings us to the top of the 6th. The score is 12-7 Dodgers.
Yeah. We're moving right along here.
Moving right along on a beautiful night
It's gorgeous.
in Midland, Texas.
Yeah.
Can't believe beautiful in Midland, Texas can be said in the same.
For sure. Yeah, it's
Right? What's the odds of that?
there's like 364 more days of pure misery, but it's
Yeah.
this is that
We
one.
look for
This is that one.
anything beautiful in Midland.
That's right.
Anything.
This is it. This is just baseball weather. No breeze, overcast.
It's a fun night. Good day. A good day for opening ball for these two clubs.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting this is opening. It's weird because we've already seen
Yeah.
baseball.
Baseball.
So yeah.
Usually last year we were already going by now.
Oh yeah.
Looks like number 10, Blake Meek, is going to go back to first. for the inning. The pitcher's going to be number 6.
Who's our
Get to
number?
that. Marlins number 6 is. It's not giving me. Let me see here. I'm not getting a number. It's going to be either Maringer, Niederhofer, or Hardy. Those 3 I do not have jersey
Oh.
numbers.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to wing it
We're gonna get our
on
stuff
a wing and a
together.
prayer.
We're gonna get our stuff together.
Yeah. We'll get to
One
know
day.
them. We'll get to know them.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we have an answer to the trivia question?
I don't think anybody's called in.
Nobody's called in, or the lines are locked smooth up.
They
I don't
could-
know
they
which
could be
one.
locked.
We're not getting any. Man, that was dinner for 4 too.
That was.
Tell us what it is.
The first Major League Baseball pitcher to record a 100-mile-an-hour pitch was
Hold on.
the Ryan Express.
Line Express. Man, I got it just in the nick of time.
Yeah,
Can I have
right.
that
Oh, man.
dinner?
Oh, okay.
Can I have that
Where's
dinner?
that
I'll take you
Halliburton
with
kid?
me.
at? I'm going to go find his car.
Yeah. I'll load my wife up.
That's right.
We'll get you a gal. We'll bribe her with a nice $200 dinner.
She's got the
Yeah.
she's pre-1974. She's got the right. She's got the right to vote and pay and
Yeah, there
write
we go.
checks.
All right. I think
It
we can
is-
make that happen, Captain.
It is the Ryan Express.
Ryan Express.
Yeah.
Nolan Ryan.
First one. Wow. Oh,
First pitch in from the Marlins is a little bit low.
Steve, do you know how the team selection is drawn up? How do you just
Purely
end up?
draft.
Okay.
So they come out and they try out right here on this field.
Okay.
This field right here. They try out.
Wow.
Coaches are. Get it in!
I tell yeah.
So the coaches are, they get the coaches lined up. We know who the coaches are. The coaches come out on a given day in February,
Okay.
sit out in the outfield,
Yeah.
and then they start running like cattle. They start running them in and letting the batters have 3-4 hits. And then on the third hit, they run to first, so they see the run speed. Then they go to the outfield, catch a couple.
Wow.
There's a hit by
Will Clark.
Will Clark. I don't know what.
We got one player out. Yep, you're out. Goodbye.
It's a nice play from second base over to shortstop Harry Brumley for an out at number 2 with a runner coming in. They tried to get the transfer to first for a double, but the batter ran it out in time. So anyway, then when there's runner on
Wow.
to second. So so they look at all of them, make all their notes,
Uh-huh.
and then a week later or so, they all meet at an undisclosed place.
Okay.
And they actually draw drafts. So the coaches draw numbers on who gets to get the first in the draft, and they do a draft. The only exception to the draft is that if a coach has a son that is playing in the league,
Okay.
he is automatically on the dad's team, and that does count, but the coach gets to have his son on the team.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, in most cases, you do have coaches that have kiddos that are good players,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
and, they're really generally good players, and so the coaches get them right out of the gate.
He's a nepo
That's for
baby.
the coach and the assistant coach. Both get to have their kids
Okay.
on the team. All outside to LeBaron, number 72 for the Dodgers.
Chrysler.
Leah.
Oh, man.
Leah Coca would be proud of LeBaron. Runner on to third for
That's,
a steal, but that was a pass ball, wild ball.
Two
Pitch
outs.
couldn't get to. You remember Leah Coca?
I do.
You'd be proud of LeBaron.
He was old LeBaron's boss.
That's right. Weeks number 9 is going to step in. We're back at the top of the lineup. LeBaron did strike out for out number 2.
Lee Iacocca.
2 outs. Top of the 5th. 12-7 Dodgers. Light breeze from the south right into our face.
My grandfather got to meet him.
Really, I'd love to have gotten to meet him.
Yeah, he's like the #1 Dodge Chrysler seller in the Chicagoland area.
Really?
Yeah. And Lee Iacocca came out to the store. That was a hit. Okay.
So the ball was hit to right center. Center
Past the
gets
Tabasco zone.
over and gets to the ball and gets it to the cutoff back in.
Yeah.
Not before. Did a run score?
We got one score, yeah.
Had one
13-7.
score. Runner hits a hitter. The batter hits a double there for the Dodgers.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, man. Oh. Oh.
There was an attempt to catch the stealer from the catcher to
Oh,
third base.
man.
Third base drops the ball on the tag.
Yeah.
Runner safe at third on a steal. Jet Pasco, number 11, is in to bat. He almost took one in the ribs. He
Oh,
moved
man.
quick to get out of the way because he
Past the
certainly
Tabasco.
could have got hit. There's a ball outside.
Wow.
There's a hit to shortstop
Oh,
Harry Brumley. Harry
oh,
Brumley
oh.
catches it for the third out of the inning
That
to
was
get them
it,
out of
yeah.
the inning. So,
Left a man on.
after really the first inning,
Yeah.
New Orleans has settled down a
It
little
really
bit.
has, yeah.
Done some hitting.
If you take that jitter out of the first,
Yeah.
it's really
It's really
eight
closer.
to 7
really,
game.
yeah, really about a
So,
8 to 7 game.
yeah.
9 to 7 game. So, yeah. Tell me, what's the answer to your trivia question?
You answered it. You
Oh,
answered.
I thought we gave another one.
Oh, we have not.
That must be that deja vu all over again that just happened to me.
No,
Put me in the Alzheimer's.
we have not. I
know
would like
the-
to do an honorable mention as a did you know.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
just a did you know.
Yeah.
I found this fascinating, so I recorded it in my mind.
Okay.
Did you know that owls can only look one direction? Their eyes do not move. It's just their head.
So that's why they can kind of 360.
They can 360, but they only look one direction. Did you know that?
I didn't
found
know that.
fascinating.
I didn't know that. So is there? Is that how the band One Direction got their name?
That could be. They could be. Yeah. Moonlighting is an owl. Owls.
Could be.
One direction. That's it.
All right.
Owls
That's a
only look
possibility.
one direction. I thought that was pretty fascinating.
That
Good to know. I guess
Yeah.
that's all species too.
Yep. I had this one written down, and I'm going to try to. So I'm going to try to throw a trivia out there. I've got to get to it. Which MLB player had the highest, now Brian, you already know this, had the highest single season batting average
know that one.
by a right-handed batter in the post-war era?
Such a.
Which player
Yeah.
had the highest single season
Yeah.
batting average by a right-handed batter in the post-war era, and also separately won the AL batting title 2 consecutive years in a row, the first-handed batter to accomplish that since Joe DiMaggio.
Crazy.
Who is that? This
Yeah.
one, I will do another Dinner for 4 at Cowboy Prime on caller number 19.
19.
The 512-512.
5151.
Yeah, that's it. So let's see who can answer that.
That's right.
Brian, sitting next to me, is a baseball aficionado.
I love it. I
And
love
I
the game.
hung him up.
Oh man.
Desperately hung him up while eating at Dos Compadres yesterday. He couldn't figure it out. It's one of the first time I think I've ever gotten him
It was
on
a
any
tough
baseball
one.
trivia.
He led me on a goose
and
chase.
it cost him
Yeah.
a taco
It did. Yeah.
and a beer.
We're back. We're playing ball here.
We're back at it. Williamson in to bat.
Strike one.
Took
to
a
him.
strike on the outside.
0-1. 0 outs. Lights are on. We love the lights on.
Foul tip. Don't lose him now.
At my.
Who was the first player to pitch 100 miles an hour after him?
The
Nolan.
first person. No.
Ryan Express.
Nolan Ryan?
Yeah. There's a
Oh,
hit back to
man.
the pitcher. Pitcher's up with it. Throws to first.
Oh, you got it. Okay. All right. Well,
Just in time
nice follow
for
through.
out number 1.
Nice run. Oh man. We got the man in black and all colored gloves. I love the color theory. The color theory of his gloves. It reminds me of the color theory that played in the other baseball game. Color theory. The man in black.
The man in black, Johnny Cash. Oh, walk alive.
His gloves.
There's
Holy
a
cow,
hit.
Holy moly.
To
He got
outfield,
all of
center's
that.
under
Oh
it.
man.
Can't get to it in time.
Man, that number.
We've got something started
That
in the
number 11
bottom
was
of the
doing
fifth.
like a Willie Mays kind of thing. He
Yeah,
was going to
yeah.
go over his shoulder. Unbelievable.
number?
7.
Number 7, Milam steps in
Milam.
with a runner on first.
Oh.
That was nice and tight on those knees,
Yeah.
but didn't hit him.
Had an Olay moment.
Ole.
Wow.
It's a nice pitch.
That's a
Right
sweet pitch.
down the center, baby.
Yeah.
That's center cut.
That's Steven Stevens.
Number 4, Stevens still pitching.
Oh.
There's a foul ball. Watch it. Watch it. That almost got a young lady out in the parking lot.
That
I
would've
kid
been-
you not. Missed her by about 3
Oh,
inches.
man. Would have loved to turn
Might
the
have
camera
been
on that.
stitches in the top of that head.
Oh, man.
Woo, that's close right
Yeah,
there.
it was.
Wow. But I know, Brian, you would have been the first one out to administer first aid.
I would have laughed the whole way, but I would have been there. I would have been on
You'd have been
scene.
all over it.
Yeah.
We do keep a cut kit with us just in case. We
Just in
really do
case.
travel with
Yep.
that. So swing and a miss
That
for
was quick.
out number 2.
Out number 2. I don't know. Got a blue belt. Oh, number 9.
Hit back to the pitcher. Pitcher
Yeah.
up with it over to second, but over to first, but not in time. I don't think.
It's a safe. Oh,
I
what?
think
Oh,
he's
he's
safe.
out. Yeah. it
Oh,
was-
is he out?
I guess he's out. The Dodgers called him out. Is that our game?
That's the game.
Oh, man.
That's the game. Let me get this out so everybody knows. The player that had the highest single
man.
season batting average by a right-handed batter in the post-war era and won the AL batting title 2 years in a row, both by right-handed batter.
No.
Also married a
Oh.
very good-looking, very
Gorgeous.
good athlete,
Good
soccer
looking.
athlete.
Mia Hamm.
His name's Nomar
Yeah.
Garcia Parra.
Yeah, married Mia
Nomar
Hamm.
Garcia Parra.
Yeah,
How about that?
he was amazing. Red
All
Sox.
right. Well, first time on TV for the year, Brian. I think we did all right. We'll see on reruns.
Yeah. We gotta get some players' numbers and
gotta
names
get-
down.
yeah,
Boy,
we
do we
do.
got some homework.
We got some homework to do.
Yeah, we
man.
do.
I'm ashamed, but we'll get it cleaned up. We'll get the third camera on. We're playing this same team on Thursday at 6:00. So
hope
they
for a different
play.
result.
They play the same teams twice every week. So we'll play this again there on Thursday. I hope we have the same umps. They did a great job. They really
Absolutely.
did.
I hope for a different result.
I hope so too. The final score is 13-7 in favor of the Dodgers.
Yeah.
It went almost. It did go 5 innings. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was a really great night. Slight breeze, keeping everybody cool.
Perfect.
I tell you, I enjoyed it. I couldn't wait to get kicked back in gear here with you over.
For sure.
It seemed like a long.
Oh man,
long winter.
Yeah,
It really
was,
did.
yeah, the winner of our discontent.
Yeah,
That was,
absolutely.
That was Steve and I when we stopped watching baseball.
Yep.
But we're back at it. We love being out here. We
We
love
do.
that you're here.
We really want to thank Endeca Crude Express.
Oh, thanks them.
The premier crude oil hauling company in southeast of Mexico, Texas, South Texas. They haul for all the majors. They spend a lot of money getting this to y'all every game. And if you happen to have a barrel they can haul, remember them because they
We'll
do a
haul it.
lot for the kiddos.
We'll haul it. We'll take your milk.
They are big in the community, and they've brought this to y'all.
That's right.
As well as DBAT. Chris Wilson and his wife at DBAT
Thanks.
are also a sponsor, and we appreciate them as well. So with that, for now, until Thursday, Brian, sayonara.
Sayonara.